Hey guys, before we begin today's review, I have a little bit of unfinished business to attend to. I had to get him a little souvenir. Anyway, today we are delving into a very sad story. There is nothing more tragic than a children's role model who's supposed to be putting up a front of happiness and positivity, but you can just look at him and tell that he's crying inside. This is Cool Cat Saves the Kids. After many requests and my first monthly vote by my executive producers from Patreon, it's time to finally review Cool Cat Saves the Kids. But Bob Show, you might be saying. He's bright and colorful, he has a smile permanently sculpted into his face. How can this character be sad? It may not be immediately apparent, but just you wait. One thing to notice before the movie begins is how Cool Cat was written, produced, directed, and created by Derrick Savage. When you have one person having all those credits on a motion picture, you know we're in good hands. After the credits are done throwing their Comic Sans at us, we open on a brick wall so it can throw poorly written newspaper headlines at us.
Bully! Help! Help! Kids everywhere are being bullied!
Might I suggest that you not eat at Bully's Diner? I don't think it's a very good idea to go to Red Lobster if you're allergic to shellfish. But it's okay, because the brave and heroic Cool Cat has already stopped bullying, saving the kids. And because of that, kids loves him. So that was Cool Cat Saves the Kids. It was badly acted, badly edited, badly written, but hey, at least it was short. See you later. Wait, what? Oh, damn it, there's still more. After lurking creepily through his house, we meet Cool Cat himself as he prepares his election campaign for class president.
Wow! This looks great! Here you go, sign!
Oh wow, this is gonna be painful. Hi, door! Thanks for letting me out of my house! Great job, dishwasher! I love how you make my dishes all nice and shiny! Hi, toilet! I hope you're hungry! So yes, this is Cool Cat, and he is anything but cool. First of all, just look at this guy. Does this look cool to you? Just a pair of shorts and a t-shirt with your name on it? You wanna know why Joe Camel was eventually banned? Because he was cool. Check me out, kids. I've got sunglasses, a black leather jacket, blue jeans that the ladies can't resist, and I've got an air of nonchalance that tells you I'm my own man. Why shouldn't you want to be like me and light up? Hell, Cool Cat's distinct lack of coolness is making Bubsy look cool.
What could possibly go wrong?
Not only does he not dress cool, he doesn't act cool either. Cool implies rolling with life's punches or being impressive in some fashion. This little dweeb has to yell every line of dialogue while throwing his arms around.
People like you on the team? How could we go wrong?
Yeesh, and I thought my editing was bad. Yes, that's another huge problem I have with this movie. The editing is terrible! There are tons of glitches like that, usually stemming from this actor's constant stumbling over his lines, that any competent editor would be able to fix in a way that no one would notice. You'll see more of what I mean later.
Boy, I feel like picking on someone! And look over there! If it's not Cool Cat Maria, they think they're so cool. Well, I'm gonna punk up. Maria's prettier, so our texture's ugly. Ha ha ha!
And yes, this is the bully from which Cool Cat will apparently save the kids. Seriously. A kid with this hair, this body type, and a lisp is a bully. Sorry, movie, but you can't convince me that this kid isn't himself a victim of bullying. And in case you're thinking that maybe this movie's gonna pull an impossible elephant on us and make this bully a more sympathetic character because he doesn't know how to deal with his own anger issues, spoiler alert, that just doesn't happen. He's a one-dimensional bully with absolutely no motivation. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. When dealing with a complex issue like bullying, why not present your child audience with a villain as unrealistically one-dimensional as possible? So yeah, he texts Cool Cat's friend Maria, whose cell phone number is public knowledge, I guess, and instead of ignoring it because it's a number she doesn't recognize and must be a misdial, or simply calling whoever sent it to get to the bottom of this little text that says that she's ugly is enough to ruin her day.
Ha ha ha! It worked! Maria looks sad. I love being a boy, so I'm gonna text her again.
Hey, Cool Cat. I just got a text from the same person. Should I open it?
Sure. You know, maybe they feel bad about that really mean text, and now they want to apologize. So see what it says.
You're right, Cool Cat. And always look at the best side of everything. I love you for that.
Thanks, Maria. And I love you too. And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids.
Just to clarify that I love all kids! There's nothing weird going on here at all, okay?
Everyone thinks Cool Cat's so cool, so it's time to punk him.
Hello, this is Cool Cat.
Why do they call you Cool Cat? They should call you Dumb Cat.
I don't know who you are, but I have a very particular set of skills! They brush off the prank texts and phone calls to go back to making campaign signs, meaning they just pluck them out of the ground, but then they spot Butch the Bully here and his cronies about to spray paint on someone's house.
He's about to graffiti our neighbor's wall, and it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
Is it cool to forget your lines on every take? And with a wave of my magical editing wand...
And it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
There, see what I mean? Easy to fix if you know your craft.
Wait,
He
stop,
gave me
Butch!
a fish.
Stop! Stop!
Oh no! Here comes Cool Cat! Hey, give me your fish!
Ah. Why do you want to paint the wall like that? It looks like Butch left you holding the can.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, my parents have a saying, with friends like that, you better not have any enemies.
Sounds like something my parents always said. A half a loaf is better than two in the bushes.
So why do you want to paint the wall?
Because nobody loves us. We tag in other people's things so that they know we were there.
Nobody cares for us. That's why we do it.
Okay, is Derrick Savage from the planet Waso? Even if these kids were led astray because nobody loves them, human beings don't talk like this! Cool Cat says that he loves them, and instead of creeping them out, this is somehow enough to get them to turn their lives around.
Darn, that dumb Cool Cat spoiled that plan too. But I got more of them. A lot more. Ha ha ha! I'll get you later!
And your little dog, too!
You see, I think every kid has something special inside of them. They just have to discover what it is.
That's so smart. And here's our office.
Exquisite! Have a seat.
I'm gonna jerk off in front of this little girl! Exquisite! They go inside to have some lunch, which was prepared by, holy crap, his daddy Derrick had sex with a giant cat! I mean, yikes! You're seeing this, right? If you're gonna cross that line, at least hold out for someone like Panthy or something!
And someone is calling. Hello, this is the cat residence.
And Daddy Derrick took his wife's name. What the hell's going on with this family?
Hi, Sammy. I'll tell him right now.
Oh my god. They used that take. Let's see how some simple editing could have saved this scene.
Hello, this is the cat residence. Hi, Sammy. I'll tell him right now.
See? Not that hard. He goes up to what's supposed to be his bedroom, where we see more evidence of how sad this character really is. On top of the questions he must be asking himself every day about where he came from and how, apparently he doesn't even have his own bedroom. He just lives in someone else's guest room. He also has to decorate it with pictures of himself so he can remind himself of how cool he supposedly is. This is a character whose self-esteem is in the toilet. He isn't a role model, he's a manic depressive. He gets an email from Butch about how he's gonna get him tomorrow at school, so what does he do about it? He goes into dreamland. And no, this isn't me using my awesome editing powers to put these graphics and titles into the movie. This is the movie itself. This movie is so inept that it needs to tell us that we're in a dream sequence instead of just leaving the dissolve with harp music to do its thing. If you don't know how to properly convey a dream sequence, which was one of the very first things ever depicted in film, Do the world a favor and don't make movies! He dreams about a couple of options on how to deal with bullies, and what conclusion does he come to?
I'm gonna learn to stand up for myself! Yes! That's a great way to stop bullying! Stand up for yourselves!
And? You stand up for yourself, and then what? The bully's not gonna stop just because you're not running away. After he wakes up and jacks off again, which I guess is supposed to be his character thing, he goes with Daddy Derrick to a special meeting in Hollywood.
Here, I help you get in the car here.
Wow. They actually had to show us that this Cool Cat costume is so impractical, he can't even open a door. We live in a world where tigers can play the piano, but Cool Cat can't open a door. How does he dress himself?
Hello? Wow, this is great. I'll tell Cool Cat right now and thanks. Guess what, Cool Cat? That was a Hollywood parade.
Wow!
It's showtime!
Hi everybody, it's me, Cool Cat, and I've got a fantastic story to tell you. It's about a parade, but not just any parade, the Hollywood Parade. But first, we have to go back to my fun house. So come on kids, let's all go to Cool Cat's fun house.
So, Daddy Derrick's appointment in Hollywood was to stroll down the Walk of Fame, wait for some random phone call about Cool Cat joining the parade, then immediately go home? Okay, I'll bite. What the f*** was the point of that? Could they really not just have that conversation happen at this earlier scene in the movie? Thanks for wasting our time and not just getting to the point. And who is Cool Cat anyway? Why would they want him in the Hollywood parade? If this were the real world, there certainly would be a bit of novelty to a 6-foot bipedal talking cat running around, but the people in this world seem pretty blasé about it. And the way he's going to an ordinary elementary school suggests that he's supposed to be a normal little kid. What did he do to get the attention of the people throwing the parade?
Hello?
Hey Maria, it's me, Cool Cat. You will not believe what happened today in Hollywood. I was cast to be in the Hollywood Parade!
You're joking. That's fantastic. When is it happening?
It's happening in a couple of days, but... Oh no! I just realized something. I've got a lot to do before then. What should I do?
Do it?
But I do want to talk to you about the Hollywood Parade. I want to jazz it up with a new car and a new song.
And maybe then I'll start feeling good about myself! Please tell me I'm cool! It's okay, Cool Cat. Daddy Derrick did write you a song, and it's got all the affirmation you could ever want. Every line of the Cool Cat song has the word cool in it at least once. It's quite sad, really.
Cool Cat likes to rock and roll. Cool Cat likes to love and sing.
Yeah, great. You go through all the trouble of writing a Cool Cat song, and you completely ignore it just to make up new words as you go.
Cool Cat quiere bailar y bailar. Cool Cat quiere tocar la guitarra.
And who's wearing the costume right now? The Swedish Chef? Who can hurt Peter, Peter, Peter? Take it, Charlie Brown's teacher! Bring it on home, Bob Dylan! But I gotta say, it is impressive how they can get this kind of sound without plugging in their instruments. Speaking of impressive tech, apparently Daddy Derrick has a green screen room for shooting music videos, and instead of showing the kids at home how green screens really work, he just treats it like it's a holodeck.
But how do I turn it on? Which button is it? Well, maybe it's this one. Or maybe it's this one. No, maybe it's this one. Here it is. Wow, look at this cool urban feel.
I remember a long time ago seeing a TV special about the making of the Muppets, where they would show how some of the puppet characters were built, how some of their special effects worked, and all of it was building up to the big reveal at the end, where we would actually see the Muppet performers with their characters. The show finally came to an end, The camera pulled back, and we saw everybody with their respective characters. Jim Henson, Frank Oz, Dave Goelz, Richard Hunt, all of them. There they were beneath their characters, and their characters were just acting away, doing their own regular thing. Nothing big. And it was interesting seeing these actors beneath their characters acting away, but that did nothing to ruin the magic. They're the Muppets. And all I could do was wait in eager anticipation for their next movie or TV show because the magic was not ruined at all. Was Derrick Savage concerned about the magic of a simple green screen effect being lost? The music video is completely pointless anyway. We already saw them performing with their guitars, so why bother making another video with another song that just looks like what in the butt?
I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. Okay.
They get to the parade, and I guess we're just gonna forget about the whole bully problem. But before it starts, Cool Cat decides to show off some of the other attractions that'll be in the parade.
Look! It's the Back to the Future car!
You mean the DeLorean?
Now we got the Batmobiles!
Are you sure you don't want to show off the 1966 version, which many people would argue is more iconic than the Tim Burton model? I mean, it's right there behind you.
Here's the Jurassic Park vehicle!
Not the Jurassic Park Jeep or the Jurassic Park car, just the Jurassic Park vehicle.
Oh, wow! Here's the Starsky and Hutch car!
Oh yeah, we've got Bumblebee, the Mystery Machine, and maybe a van from the Ninja Turtles back there, but screw those! We've got the Starsky and Hutch car! Kids love Starsky and Hutch! And liquor stores!
Good golly! Here's the red Ferrari from Magnum P.I.
A classic staple of children's television.
There's no ghost here, and that's because the Ghostbusters car is here!
It's called the Ecto-1!
Isn't the Smokey and the Bandit car pretty?
Do you have any idea what children watch? I can't believe this movie is making me beg for them to do a Bayformers promotion. Why aren't you showing off Bumblebee back there? Yes, it's stupid and I hate it with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns, but at least the kids would recognize it. The parade gets underway, where we get this confusing revelation.
Cool Cat, the coolest cat in town.
Cool Cat is the creation of Hollywood's very own Derrick Savage.
Cool Cat is the creation of Hollywood's own Derrick Savage. I thought his name was Daddy Derrick Cat.
Hello, this is the cat residence.
And Cool Cat is his creation? Is he a fictional character in universe? Or is he some kind of Frankenstein monster? Maybe that would explain why he can take off his shins whenever he wants. The movie finally remembers to get back to the story of Cool Cat having to contend with the bully at the 41-minute mark. And this whole pointless Hollywood parade crap began at the 19-minute mark. So far, over half of the movie has had nothing to do with the movie. The title for this should really be Cool Cat Pads Things Out. And now it's time to meet the star power for this movie, Eric Estrada and Vivica A. Fox, who I can only assume are in here because they lost a bet or something. I know their careers aren't exactly flourishing right now, but come on guys, you're better than this! Cool Cat and Maria are playing at Fox's house, and I guess she has some really lousy security since Butch shows up from out of nowhere.
Hey, who's that kid?
I don't know. Probably one of Cool Cat's friends.
Oh, no, I don't think so, Vivica. All of Cool Cat's friends are cool. That kid looks like he's up to trouble.
1. Cool Cat's friends are not cool. 2. Are you judging whether or not somebody is cool based on how they look? Because to me that just sounds like you're the bully. Cool Cat tries to stand up to him, but he only runs off after Eric and Vivica come to the rescue. Maybe this movie should have been called Cool Cat Does Nothing while the secondary characters save the kids.
I tried to stop him, but I didn't know what to do. I got scared and became confused.
Oh, it's okay, Cool Cat. People used to pick on me, and then I learned how to react. I learned to empower myself. In other words, I quit being scared at the bully, and I yelled at him to leave me alone. And I yelled very loudly.
Wow! What happened then?
The bully got embarrassed when I yelled at him, and he ran away.
And I was there. Everybody was so happy because that bully mess with all the kids.
Wow! That's an amazing strategy! It can help me to stop bullying!
I have a story. One time, a bully was picking on me, and they said some terrible things, and none of it was true. Then, they posted it on the internet.
Oh no! They put lies on the internet? That's terrible!
Hey, that's nothing. You should check out Alpha and Omega's IMDb pages. Butch comes back for another go, but Cool Cat won't take it anymore.
Give me your lunch money, or I'll destroy your sandcastle!
We're not gonna give you our lunch money!
I just put on my angry eyes, bitch!
I can't believe it. That bully is back for more.
And you're doing nothing! But it's okay, because apparently just yelling at the bully really is enough to get him to run away to his mommy. I'm sorry, movie, but no. A bully's not gonna run away just because you voice your disapproval of their behavior. Yes, you do need to stand up to bullies, but you need to do a little more than that. You may recall that last week I included Dinobot from Beast Wars in my list of inspirations. Why? Because it was following his example that helped me deal with my own bullies while growing up. Now, of course, I always recommend that you take the diplomatic approach first, but when diplomacy fails, well, let's just say that none of the bullies I've encountered were repeat offenders. Now that Butch has been defeated, for now, Cool Cat goes home to find a magazine on his front porch advertising a writing contest.
First prize $100! I'm gonna go tell my parents about this!
Wow! It sure is a good thing that the rules for this contest were all right here on the cover, because God knows I can't open magazines with these hands! My life is a living hell! He tells Daddy Derrick about the contest and stop! Why does this fireplace have a no soliciting sign on it? Please, anyone watching this review, I implore you, help me figure out why they put a no soliciting sign on the fireplace, because this is the kind of question that can haunt a guy. So yeah, Cool Cat begins to write something for the contest, and I'm sure you can guess what it's gonna be about.
Trying to Trout swims upstream, and Trying to Trout makes a lot of friends. Because making a lot of friends is super great.
Oh boy, do I wish that I was Trolley the Trout! I am so lonely! He keeps on writing long into the night, while in another guest room, whose house is he in now? But after he wakes up the next morning in a completely different set of clothes, Daddy Derrick is very creepy. He's having some trouble finishing up his book, but then he ends with a twist so shocking that it will blow your very mind.
Trying to Trout makes another friend. Yay!
My God. This whole book is going to be 3 volumes of Trolley the Trout makes another friend. How do you like it?
Oh, wow! It's such a beautiful day! And I love that fun, a beautiful day! But what should I do? I know! I'll do my exercises! Jumping jacks! 1, 2, 3, 4! Squats! 1, 2, 3!
And for some reason he's wearing his limp tail for this scene, as opposed to the tail that's fixed into a permanent S shape like we've seen through most of the movie. And with him doing squats, that just makes it look like he's taking a long orange duty.
There was a little stream who flowed into a river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake.
Oh, that feels great! Now, I'm gonna brush my teeth and wash my face!
You don't have teeth.
Good morning!
Hey, Cool Cat. I hope you're hungry because we made something tasty.
That's right, honey child.
Honey child? Since when were you Southern? He goes out to play with his friends when one of them almost gets hit by a car. This would be a perfect opportunity for Cool Cat to actually save the kid, preferably while getting himself killed in the process. But no, we can just let the kid jump to safety on his own, that's fine. They hear a newscast about someone stealing books from the library and candy from babies. Slowest news day ever. And of course, it's Butch who did it. Cool Cat runs across the street to catch him, without looking both ways first. Thanks for the mixed messages, movie. And Butch just happens to run into a police car. Once again, we have a perfectly justifiable chance for Cool Cat to save the kids, but the bully is just done in by his own bottomless stupidity. And what's up with this shot of Cool Cat running across the street? Is this supposed to imply that he's fast? If that's what they're trying to convey, maybe you shouldn't slow down the footage!
I'm a bully, and I'll be back!
I'll get you next time, Cool Cat. Next time. And the cop just takes him away. I didn't know that saying, "I'm a bully" was an arrestable offense.
That was groovy. You're just like in the movies. They should make a kids movie about you.
We'll name it Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
They want to make a movie based on what just happened, and they want to call it Cool Cat Saves the Kids? Is this based on a true story? Are we watching the docudrama of how this movie came to be? The kids go into Cool Cat's backyard and somehow find a gun just lying around. Oh goody, because the movie's been so good at teaching kids how to deal with bullies, now we get to have a gun safety PSA. After much deliberation, they go inside to tell Daddy Derrick about it, but Butch somehow escaped police custody and decides to take it for himself.
It's a gun over there. I can bring it to school and take everyone's lunch money. It's going to be that time for me.
Nobody talks like that!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on, guys! I just saw Butch the bully take the gun. What should we do? Should we tell someone he has it?
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that being a tattletale? I don't want to be a snitch.
I'm sorry, but I just never understood that dynamic. You have a kid who is abusing you and probably a bunch of other kids on a daily basis, but somehow the threat of being called a tattletale or a snitch holds enough weight for you to let them continue to abuse you? Why? They justify their snitchery, because they need to do that for some reason, by pointing out how it's okay since guns are involved, and they go up to tell Daddy Derrick. After he ineffectually calls Butch's parents to tell them what's up, he walks with them to school the next day to make sure that they get there safe and sound. And they needed to do this epic slow-mo walk for some reason. They spot Butch with the gun, and Daddy Derrick takes them inside so they won't get hurt. Then the cops show up with not even a mention of Cool Cat having called them, meaning that we have another opportunity for him to save the kids, but we see no such thing. For all we know, the cops just stopped because someone was lurking in the bushes nearby.
Oh, my mom was gonna whoop me!
He's so stupid. We knew his kid's gonna be dumber than dirt.
So everyone is safe until the next time that Butch easily escapes the police. Cool Cat wins the class election off-screen, he jacks off in celebration, and the Mary Sueification comes full circle as Cool Cat wins that writing contest that had nothing to do with the story. Because everything's all about Cool Cat, isn't it? So that was Cool Cat Saves the Kids, and it sucks! Do I really need to explain why? The concept is confusing, the writing is insulting, the plot is all over the place, the Cool Cat character himself is just depressing, the editing is an offensive mess, and the execution of the morals is quarter-assed. Bullying and gun control are serious issues, And instead of addressing them in a mature, straightforward fashion, this movie feels the need to talk down to its audience like it's jingling keys in front of a baby's face. And what was the point of the writing contest or having Cool Cat march in the Hollywood parade? This isn't Cool Cat Saves the Kids, it's Cool Cat Wastes Our Time! Or better yet, Cool Cat Feeds the Box.
Vivica said anytime is great for the kids, and I'll be ready in a couple minutes.
Hey, I bet you will, you fine-looking kitty cat, you.
Hush up.
Subscribe, like, follow, comment, share, watch more, more.